Hi, everybody. How you doing? So sorry, I thought I was live and I put my little pre-thing in. Then I was talking away and you guys weren't answering. I realized, I'm not live. Hi, everyone. I did just put up a video. Catch that after we get done. Emmett Till came to visit me and he had some messages. What a beautiful energy for him. It was breathtaking. And I've talked to a lot of people on the other side. He's standing in the higher realm. He doesn't even have to come back to the earth. That's how powerful he is. He sacrificed himself. But he's saying the one who suffered the most was his mother. She sacrificed because she had to see her baby mutilated like that. And then she had to see these guys get off. They even admitted that they kidnapped him. And the white jury said, not guilty. They lived through such a horrible racist time. And he had messages to everyone. And let me tell you, he stands with the realm, you guys. But he did say our common denominator is suffering. You know, I've said that or heard that before, but he announced it again, that the common denominator is suffering, because in your suffering, you'll see God. Until you suffer, you don't know God. Isn't that weird that we had to come to this earth to suffer? But it's part of our growth. Sometimes people who go along and never suffer, you know, maybe will produce suffering on themselves. You know, people with silver spoons in their mouth, they decide they're going to be a drug. They're going to create some resistance. So anyway, that's what I got. Hi, everyone. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Juanita, Janet, Christy, Ron. I'm sure Emerald. I'm sure Lisa's in here. Kim C, Richard. Yeah, Richard, you got to a live show. Amy, Warrior Princess. There's Lisa. Thank you, Ness, Water Lily, Sweetie Darling Lulu. Hey, Bob. Bob Nelson's in the house. Tara, Gina, Susan, Pat. 1,400. I started off with 500. Okie dokie. Spirit, Cat, Ron. Hey, Ron. Craig, Butterflies Are Free. Connie, Donna, Fatima, Virgo, Kim G. So I hope you watch it. John McCain came through too. Hey, Pam, RN. Oh, Rebecca's back from Spain. Oh, girl, I heard it was hot there. SCR. Do they have air conditioning in Spain? Okay. Hey, Rhubarb. So let me see what you guys asked me here. Okay, community. Or did I do it on here? I probably did it on my live. No. Okay. So apparently Jack has put in some more 8 more hits for search warrants. Hey, Dan, Sherry, Lucky Girl. Hi, Lucky Girl. So that's going to be cool. But we got the big one coming up. Are you guys feeling it? We got some big stuff. Let me tell you what McCain said. Be sure to watch my video if you get a chance. McCain told us to not worry because the Trump thing is going, it's leaving. We've heard this before, but he was pretty sure of it. People are, I think it is Bedminster. I just got a hit. Oh my God. Kathy said they installed a lot of porta potties at Washington, D.C., where the grand jury is meeting. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so I want to concentrate on what's coming up because I'm feeling it. Thursday feels really strong. No, Trump's health is not going to hold up. You know what's going to really upset him, you guys? I just got this hit. And you guys tell me if you feel the same thing. Kevin and everybody, Crystal, you guys, Lisa, Ron. I feel he's going to be upset because the world doesn't get up with their weapons and create a civil war. I do not see a civil war. And that, I guess one of his people was saying, if Trump goes to jail, there's going to be a civil war. And I thought, yeah, well, who are your soldiers? Because I don't see anybody getting in line. There are going to be a few little terrorist groups, but it's not going to be like it is in Israel right now. By the way, Netanyahu, he's getting exited. He's getting taken out. I'm not quite sure if it's taken out, physically. Well, I see him being escorted out. Okay. He's going. And I also want you to know, let me tell you something, Carol. What did Carol say? Hold on. Here she is. This man thinks if he gets to run, he'll be president. He, honest to God, thinks he can be president again. And that's his ace in the hole. That's what Putin's hoping for. That's what all the Netanyahu's hoping that he gets back in. Because if they get him in, they don't have to worry as much. And Trump, he can't cheat because he's not running the administration. We got Biden in there now. He even fired the guy who told everybody, hey, listen, this was the best voting year we had. It was clean. There was no problems. And he fired him for saying that. Yes, Kevin, they're not going to, hey, Mark. Look at all the people already in jail thanks to Trump. Part of them says, oh, thank you, Andrea. Part of them says, oh, yeah, we need to fight for him. But it's just yapper. It's nothing burger. Nobody's doing anything. People have families. They have lives. They don't want to put themselves at risk. For what? For somebody who may or may not win as president? He told those other people who are getting jail sentences now that he was going to pardon them all. Don't worry, I'm going to pardon you. He's in huge trouble, you guys. He's in huge trouble. So I keep repeating the same thing, but I must tell you, I don't want you to worry. This man, and John McCain acknowledged it to me. Oh, by the way, he did say a few words about his daughter. You'll have to look, see. I don't want to repeat it. He loves her, but he's really sorry that, he compared her to what RFK Jr. is doing. She can go off the wall like RFK Jr. And you got Kennedy saying, we love our brother, uncle, etc., but he does not represent us. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're desperate. They're desperate to go after Hunter Biden. Let's take a look at that. They're desperate to go after because they know TikTok, the ship's coming in and they better have their boarding pass because they're getting ready to. Now, listen, I never saw Trump go to jail, but what I was feeling more confidently lately was some sort of like maybe a military installation or something that's more comfortable, but yet not where he's in the public. But I did hear this. Now, we'll just see what happens. I felt with the January 6th, I don't know if he go cray-cray again or they actually put him in some sort of facility but he's going to do something to piss the judge off. This other judge in Florida isn't paying attention. She's not going to do anything. But I see a judge saying, enough. No more threatening everybody. Did you hear how much money that the United States is putting out to secure Jack Smith and his family and everybody else Trump threatens? Because he's causing all this chaos? It's costing us so much money just because that guy's showing a pissy fit. And by God, he's not going to do the work. He wants you to do the work. Yeah, don't worry, Quinn. Civil War ain't coming. What are they going to do civil war with? Back in the Civil War days, it was a musket. No, we got the Army, we got the Navy, we got the Marines, we got tanks, we got jets. What civil war? It's not coming. You know, the only way they would do something to cause some sort of terror to everybody is sneak and go into grocery stores and do all that, which they're already doing. But I don't see it happening. I don't see an out-and-out fisticuffs fighting. What amazes me with the January 6th, all those police officers all had weapons and nobody used a weapon except that one guy when the girl was trying to jump through and he shot her. I found that interesting. They kept themselves together enough not to use lethal force, which was interesting. Although the other ones had guns too, and they didn't use them. So no, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Okay, so let's talk about Congress for a second. And they just don't look at the reality. They're just pointing, and they don't look at what they've done. Oh, you know, Biden's so terrible. So tell me about Trump's children. What a Marion. Yeah, he's a loser. Trump is a loser. And I'll tell you something. He called for an upset when they got him on the taking confidential records. You know, what, 14 people showed up at Mar-a-Lago and they wouldn't even let them use the toilets. So that was like a nothing burger. Then he called for an upset in New York. Nothing. Then he called for an upset in Florida. There was a little bit of a crowd, but nothing. So he must, in the back of his mind, know that it's not going to be like what Israel looks like right now. People aren't gathering up in the streets. Thank you, personal. Oh, I love it, Kathleen. I love it. I love it. Oh, Fanny's got this down. Let me tell you something right now. But let's look at Congress. So they know what's coming up, okay? Now let's check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, they're desperately trying. They're losing their drive, you guys. Much ado about nothing, going nowhere. They're trying. Oh, the DOJ just sent a letter to Jim Jordan and said they're going to let that guy who was a Trump appointee talk to Congress, because they were all saying that he wasn't allowed to press charges, and he was. He keeps saying, I was. Biden did not get rid of him, which is the normal thing, is you get rid of, he said, because he didn't want to look like he was protecting his son. So he told this guy, carte blanche, whatever you need to do. If my son is guilty, take care of it. So now the guy can come. Weiss is his name, right? Weiss. It's really sad because the GOP is ending. The GOP is ending. Money will be leaving. Resignations are coming. You're going to get that's what John McCain was saying. It's like it's only going to be a couple, like 2025. I think by the time they lose in 2024, they got nothing to say. And I see people saying, we better go back to stage one and figure out what the heck we're doing here. They should have known that this wasn't going to work, but there's not enough people coming out to do a civil war, period. I do not see it. Okay. Wait, somebody heard DeSatan laid off 1/3 of his campaign. Yeah, well, of course he's going to blame. DeSatan is going to blame everybody but himself. And did you guys see about that? Oh, well, slaves, we gave them tools that they could use to. It's just unbelievable. I said on Twitter, I said, yeah. The white man assaulted the black woman. Oh, I can't wait, KT. Thank you, KT. And she would bear his babies. And by the way, her children weren't her children. And as she learned how to say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, master. Yeah, that's what they taught her. Tools, my butt. They taught him how to be whipped, is what they taught him. It's pretty sad. Not everybody was treated horrible. There was actually some people that were good to their slaves, but they were still slaves. John Adams said he found it very hard to be a democratic nation when we owned slaves. That's what he said. It doesn't make any sense. Thomas Jefferson, of course, didn't care. He was eloquent with the words, but he wasn't wholly connected in the spirit. Hi, Nancy. I don't know everything about Skinwalker Ranch. I think it's energetically connected to I think the reason the military, the black ops are coming in is because they're keeping an eye on it. But I'm not sure that it definitely feels like they're even curious about them is what I got. Like they give them pieces here and there just to keep them going. And these guys are smart guys. I mean, anybody can figure it out as them. Hey, Vincent. Vincent says that Skinwalker Ranch. Vincent studies with Green. Where are you, Vincent? I just had you. Hold on. Skinwalker Ranch was due to a portal from Native American taken over by Black Ops. Well, I know there's portals there. And I think the Native American recognized it, but I don't think they created it. But I think this has been visited before is what I got. Oh, this is a good one. Ness says, Sterling covers it. It is an airport, intergalactic airport. Yeah, and you know what? They go in and out. You can see them. They're just not coming out and doing a news press meeting and telling everybody who they are. Not quite yet. Hi, Pam. 45 wants revenge on Joe Biden. 45 is telling GOP to impeach him, and he's telling them to go after Hunter. Is giving the orders. He wants Obama as well because he made a fool of him. Yeah, so revenge, it's not very good cold. It's not very good cold, you guys. Thank you, Merritt. Boy, I lost a lot here. 3,229. That's what I'm talking. Oh, thank you, Anna. You watched it? So he can talk till the cows come home. And by the way, I absolutely got nothing on being impeached. Nothing. Somebody said, and this is true, well, if you're going to do an impeachment, then we can call in what's that guy, the Russian guy that was made to go down to Ukraine and create false news. We can call in our own people to testify. Okay. Ooh, Martha, thank you. If they convicted on RICO charges, I think any property involved. I'm telling you, I saw Trump's property going. It's got to be RICO. Okay, now I wanted to take a look at MTG. Three Toes McKee. Oh yeah, I saw Tish. I saw DeSaint was in a car wreck. He's okay. I was like, oh, okay. I'm sorry, Father. I know I'm not supposed to wish any bad. Oh God, no. There's going to be no impeachment, Dan. Yeah, Teresa. And they're stretching it out. They're not going to get the answers. I wish they could, but I don't feel they'll get the answers. They're not going to have any kind of public opening that they say, yes, we come from a different. They're almost playing with them, is what I saw. It's like they're looking at, watch this. Do you guys remember Sam Kinison when he said how Pat, who's that evangelist, Pat Roberts? He ran for president. He says, yeah, you know what God was doing? He said, watch this. Hey, Pat, go out and check your tires. And it's like 2:00 in the morning. Yes, God, I'll go out and check my tires. And he went out and he checked his tires. and God's laughing. Then he said, hey, Pat, run for president. Yes, sir. I'm going to run for president. Well, that's kind of like these energy forms they're not going to hurt them. They're not going to do anything bad. It's just that their detection equipment is pretty good. And they're figuring out what's going on, but they're not going to give them the full enchilada. That's what my hit was. So let's look at MTG, you guys. Yeah, Kathy says all the Republicans can do is yell, squirrel. Yeah, Liz, I love Sam Kinison. He said, I'll tell you what Jesus' last words were. Does anybody got a step stool? Something? Can anybody? Terrible, but yeah. Hi, Annette. I think she's in trouble, girl. I think something is coming. Let's take a look, Velda. I think she's in trouble. Now, we've talked about her before. Ooh, Jim Jordan's not happy about that letter he got from DOJ. McCarthy up there. Yes, we're going to begin the impeachment of, yeah, whatever. Nobody cares. It's not going to happen. So much stuff is getting ready to hit. Latest is the month of October. It feels accumulative. So much stuff is going to get ready to hit that Trump can't even speak. I feel he'll be cut off. I feel like they'll say, because I see him getting cray threatening. I see a judge not putting up with it. Oh, hell no. No, we're going to put you in a cage over here. I'll tell you what, you keep talking and you'll get in a cage over here. Do you see what I'm saying? Something like that. Because even his attorneys would like him to shut up. They said he called a couple of people over in Congress and stuff to stop. They got to impeach Trump. They got to make Hunter Biden look bad. Yeah, whatever. That's all they got. That's all they got, you guys. Thank you, Firefly. No, Firefly. Don't worry, sweetie. It's not going to. A book, I don't care. Did you see HBO specials coming out on DeSantis? Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. They will say or do anything they can. Desperate. But people won't want desperate. People want sane. People don't want chaos. People want this nation, who, by the way, its economy is going beautifully, to just keep going. Okay? If they got to choose between chaos from somebody who never did what they said they were going to do to put this nation in worse financial difficulty, Or go with the status quo. They'll go with the status quo. Yeah, she's got some battles coming up, you guys. The next 3 weeks, 3 months. By September, people might be dancing in the streets with some news about her. Ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. She in trouble, girl. Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Hi, lucky girl. Okay. Craig, I got to tell you something. As soon as, sometimes my first hit is the hit. As soon as I saw, will Trump ever debate? I heard the word no. I don't think he can. I think there's just too much trouble. Yeah, no, the MAGA threats are nothing but threats. The thing is, they can't get the group together. Here's a good one. Okay, I'm curious about this. And you know what else is weird, AJ? X is my Xfinity. When I go onto my Xfinity account, it's an X. So I guess he didn't. Yeah. Elon Musk is having some sort of meetings as we speak. I see him having to change the name out of X. Oh, how embarrassing. Elon Musk is going to want to sell Twitter. I think I've said that. I don't know how long he owns it, but I'm hearing the word 2, so it might be just 2 years he owned it. I know Fannie Willis is going to get RICO charges. Absolutely beyond a reasonable doubt. Jack Smith is feels the same, but it's worded differently. So I don't know what that's about. Conspiracy or something. I didn't hear about any other dogs have courage. Major knew that guy he was biting was no good. But I haven't heard about any other dog. They love those German Shepherds. Yeah, Trump will be so done and dusted. They'll start that trial in May for the intel he stole. It's just, it's going to be so bad. I can't begin to tell you guys. It's just one thing after the other. Yeah, I trust the judgment, but you can't have a dog that's biting either. You gotta train that dog not to bite. Okay, I'll have to check it out. Everybody's saying, yeah, that the dogs, the dogs, and also Secret Service is suspicious. They're always in a suspicious mode. The dog might sense that they're not coming through like they're friendly to Biden. So, no, it's in the music. I don't have anything anymore. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me tell you, try to get up in Trump's and Biden's bedroom, that dog will come after them. Me too. I think dogs are real good. But I did have a mean dog, a little Lasho Opso poodle. He was a mean dog. His name was Moochie. And let me tell you, he'd be nice if you showed him attention. The minute you stepped near me, he'd attack. So, yeah. Well, where's Vincent's thing? I thought I did post Vincent. Vincent, repost. Okay. Okay. Very protective. That's why my girlfriend, she only likes German Shepherds. When I showed up her house, let me tell you, I had my treats and bags ready to go. Them dogs love me. They follow me around. That's because I fed them. Okay. Oh, the DOJ will win against Abbott, by the way. Okay. Um, you know, I see that Dr. Green is working on that and making things happen. These secret ops where they had taken intel from the UFOs or the other side, the ones from other planets, are so much more advanced. These people think they got it all, and in a nutshell, they don't. Somebody said, oh, I think it was Dr. Green said about they could come after us and these people, not the UFOs. And no, I don't see the UFOs. The UFO, the real community of terrestrials are here to protect us. So they're not going to let these other wannabes take over. That's my hit. That's what I got. And then down the road, I'm not quite sure how long it's going to be. A lot of the information will come out to where we can have free energy, etc. They're going to do something stupid. So, Abbott's going down, you guys. Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that that guy was at that concert in Las Vegas. That was a terrible shooting that happened. I know I watched that, Kathleen Thomas Square. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, because they're not doing the. Let me tell you, what's going to happen is it's going to go back because we still got a ways to go before we vote. It's going to go back, and oh my God, 4,000 in the room. It's going to go back, and then I see they're going to get somebody else to do the map, and they're going to be told they have to go by that map. Either that, or you can claim you're not part of the United States, and then guess what? Then you all go broke because you need the money from everybody else to survive because you're one of the most broke places around. Okay. Oh, yeah. DOJ has already charged Alabama. This isn't the first time they pulled this. It's a terrible accident. It's a terrible accident about Obama's chef. There's nothing there. Don't try to read anything into it. Time-wise, I'm not very sure, AJ, but when I watched those people in the streets, did you guys see that? My God. And now the Army says they're not going to show up. When I saw the chaos that's happening, I just saw, might even be the military come in and take over or something. Something's going to happen. And then I see him being escorted out. I saw that. Beto won. I'm going to tell you right now, it was this Paxton that did that. Abbott and DeSatan also cheated in Florida too, by the way. That's why Paxton, they tried to get him out of the way because he opened his big mouth and he said, well, I'm the one that kept 2.5 million voters. I took those applications it was the applications to vote. There's going to be more people being able to vote this year. Don't ask me why I'm telling you this. I just heard that. So just know that, especially with the youth, they're coming out. Something million people turn 18. coming up. So yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, I know. No, it wasn't Italy. It was Israel's antiquity vases are at Mar-a-Lago. They'll get it back. What happened is, this is what I got. This is the hit I got. I'm almost getting that the government goes in and takes over Mar-a-Lago. And then in the inventory, Israel will claim, well, those are us. And they'll say, yes, of course, you can take them. Yeah. Yeah, Susan. She said Sterling said that he wouldn't win because of cheating. He did win, but he couldn't win because of cheating. Thank you so much. The two whistleblowers at the trial. Oh, hi, Rhonda. Ooh. What's the special election for Ohio? I saw that. And listen, this isn't going to go down lightly, Joanne. This is not going to go down lightly. That $3 billion is going to be talked about. Oh, yeah. You know what he was doing. That's something Trump would do. Okay. You know that guy that got taken, the soldier that ran to North Korea? I'm almost feeling like he's telling them he doesn't want to go back to the United States. And they're saying, okay. I know that sounds weird. I don't know why, but I felt that. So we'll just leave that at that. Okay. Poor Ohio. They're so confused. I feel, Steph, that the documents trial probably won't start until, well, what happens is Trump's going to be in so much trouble. It's almost like, okay, well, let's just get this part over with. Yeah, I feel that soldier has mental issues. And I feel like he's telling him, no, I don't want to go back. So they're like, oh. They're not looking at him like he's a threat, which is interesting. Somebody asked. No, Rand Paul's getting ready to go out. Oh, Brillo head. Let's see. Can you look at the Ukraine for any dates on this night? No, you know I don't do dates, Dan. I don't do dates. I'd like to. I thought this thing would be over by now. But I just feel it's just clipping. It's just clipping. It's just like one thing after the other. The thing is, Russia can't get any soldiers. So I do see it ending, but I'm not quite sure when. I'm not getting that feeling. Remember, I saw the white flag? I think that's Russia saying, okay, enough. Something will happen with Putin, and I don't think it's from the Ukraine, where all of a sudden the Ukraine says, yay, now we can say this is over. Okay. A lot of people are saying they had the same feeling about that guy that ran in. Will amnesty provision be passed by Congress for whistleblowers on secret ops dealing with ET tech? Yeah, I don't know what Dr. Green's doing, but he's doing something behind the scenes, and I see them protecting it. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. Will Hunter win his lawsuit against MTG? Did they already? I know his attorney said they were planning on suing. Did they already start it? Oh, some sort of out of court settlement. She's going to go through a lot. He's going through a lot too. He's a little tired of this, but some sort of out of court settlement he'll accept. Nisia, I don't see that happening. She asked Benjamin Nahum. I'm almost feeling that not being brought out. Trump is going down so hard and so fast, we can't get to every single detail. As life goes on, there's going to be books made for TV, movies. They'll even feature Linda G. Camacho Psycho, played by, who would play me? I need a real hard-hitting person. Anyway, there will be a lot of stuff coming out. There's going to be so much coming out. It's going to take your breath away. Just like those grand jury said in Georgia, the second grand jury, they said it's going to take people's breath away. So I answered Dan's question. I can't come up with a date. And I gotta quit pretending like I do. If I feel it real close, I'll tell you. But you can feel the energy in the air, right? That's why I'm here with you guys anyway. Something's up in the air. Something's getting ready to happen. So I just see Trump unable to say anything out his mouth because he's so, you know how when you get hit with a whip, well, those of you who have never had that happen, when you get hit with a whip and pain can be so bad you're actually silent. That's what I'm getting. Somebody keeps asking about an earthquake. And I don't see an earthquake coming to Hawaii this year. Not a big earthquake. There's a good size hurricane coming up to the Florida coast, and it's out in the distance yet, but I see that coming. Okay. Thursday. I feel like it's Thursday. Now, see, there's, Kate Winslet. Yeah, that's dye her hair dark. Have her wear a fat suit, and she could be me. Ness, I go through ups and downs. He is so desperate. He'll hang in there as long as he can. By God, I'll be the nominee. And he might not be the nominee because I feel like his only purpose is to win so he can, make all this go away. But so much is happening. It's going to be Armageddon. Oh, and Matt Gaetz is going down too, by the way. I love it. We're going to be talking about it. I'll be back Thursday. I got my mediumship 3 card, and then whatever, before or after, I'll be talking to you guys. Child porn found on Joel Greenberg's thumb drive. Ooh. Joel Greenberg already is serving time, right? And he already gave them all the information. The thing is, he's not a good witness. He lies or something. There's something with what he did isn't exactly kosher. And I'm feeling Matt Gaetz is being looked at again, but he's trying to spin it. But I don't see them getting Matt Gaetz based on Joel. I feel like it's something else. And even the girl that he did that nonsense with, she's not going there. Oh, Meryl Streep. Yeah. Oh, how about Kate Blanchett? Did you see her in Don't Look Up? She can be. Coral is dying. Isn't that terrible, James? I talked about that. I said it is so Michael Cohen called Ron to Satan. Ron DeSnot-Nose. Ron DeSnot-Nose is about ready to collapse. He's getting out. He's going home. Oh, Elaine from Seinfeld. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Patricia Arquette. You seen her in that show she did about being the prison ward? Ooh, yeah, she can get. Or even what she did in High Desert. Oh yeah, she calls it out. She calls it out. She's great. So, oh Christine, I'm so sorry. So they've got 22 days of heat advisory with Kathy Bates. Kathy Bates, she's older than me though. About 10 years. Frances McDormand. Oh my God, I love her. I love her. Oh, Molly Shannon. I'm going to meet her in a couple of months. I'm going to a one girl show with my sister and a friend, and we're going backstage to meet her. Yeah, I believe connections with Athea. I totally believe that she'll get. MTG shouldn't have done that about Hunter Biden. Just showing those naked pictures. Nope. Oh my God, I love Fran Dresser. I love Samantha Morton. God, you guys got some good. You guys got some good peoples here. Look at us all dreaming already. By the way, the lotto, I didn't buy a ticket, but it's up to 80 something million. I was telling my hairdresser, yeah, we both agreed the thing we like to do the most is fantasize what we would do and how we would help other people. You have better chance of getting hit by lightning twice. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. So 44,513. I've been on for 46. Yeah, Roseanne would have been good, but she's a very mean woman. Now, see, yeah, Rachel Weisz and I look exactly alike. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Melissa McCarthy. Oh my God, there you go. Winner, Melissa McCarthy. She would be good. And then, of course, my leading man would be Gerard Butler. Do you guys remember when I first started with my crush with him? I've had people bring it up to me. And I had that cutout, full body cutout behind me. You guys were laughing so hard. And the full body cutout, and I was saying, Gerard, I'll be right with you. You know, I told everybody, he's waiting for his supper. I'm supposed to cook for him. He wants my cooking. So, absolutely, us girls are all. Oh, Bars just said, look, Bar just said I had an uncle that was struck twice. Did he get the gift of psychicness? I heard that happens. So anyway, you guys, 4,482. Thank you guys for coming. Fasten your seatbelts. Stand in the room. No, always think in terms as best as you can of well-being for all peoples, as best as you can. Because in that space of love and that energy you put out, we heal. So all this ugliness, well, it'll turn. Didn't we just have a country, Spain, I think, thought that they had it in the bag, their right wing, and they lost by such a landslide, it shocked them. And I remember listening to that thinking, that's what's going to happen here. They all thought, the polls said we got this. Nope. I'm telling you right now, things are happening. Gee, I'm not getting any more. Am I still live? Yeah, I'm still live. You guys got stuck. All right, I love you all. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, you guys. Thank you to my monitors. Sorry I lost everybody. I'm still live, but I can't see anybody. Thank you, Lisa, Lucky Girl, the Chain Gang. Thank you, you guys. I love you all. Ness. Catch you on the other side. Bye. Thanks, KT. Thank you.